So let's hear what Tucker Carlson's take is on.
A lot of posturing about student loan debt, but actually some of it's true. Student loan debt really has crushed a generation.
Look at that. Tucker knows. Tucker reads the room better than everybody else. He's still going to fucking counter this and say it's gender degrees, okay? He's still going to do that. He has to do that. But at least even he understands that, like, this is a broadly popular provision, so he's going to fucking mention that it's like, you know, people are being crushed.
Maybe multiple generations of...
He will flip the script on to college campuses that have increased prices to give you, like, homosexuality degrees, homosexual Marxism degrees, and brainwash your children. And he'll say college campuses are raising their prices, and this is only going to make it worse. This is a gift, a handout. This is a gift to hand out to college campuses.
American young people.
That sort of thing.
If you're wondering why your kids aren't married or even living on their own, student loan debt may be a big part of the reason. They can't afford to. They're in hock to some well-manicured diploma mill whose degree turned out to be worth a lot less than advertised. A 5-year communications major from Arizona State? Perfect! Step right this way. You're now a barista in a strip mall. The whole thing's a scam, obviously. Think timeshares in Cabo, but without the waterfront condos. We've said all of this many times on the show. College debt is real, it's hurting young people, and there's really no good reason for it. So when Joe Biden announced today that he plans to cancel some of that debt, the obvious response would be to celebrate the announcement. But we didn't right away. Instead, we paused to learn the details about what he was proposing. That's a habit we've picked up from watching people like Joe Biden in action over the past several years. It's always worth reading the fine print. These are the very same people, after all, who decided it was a good idea somehow to defund the police. They're the ones who forced the entire American population to take an experimental COVID vaccine, even when it became obvious that it didn't work. These are the people who sent crack pipes to crack addicts, the ones who think 16-year-olds should vote in presidential elections, the ones who screamed at you about how Ukraine's borders are sacrosanct, but yours are racist, etc., etc., etc. These are people, in other words, with a long and public track record of very bad ideas, extraordinarily bad ideas, ideas so stupid you couldn't make them up. So the question is this idea different? We want it to be, but unfortunately it's not. And here's how you know it's not. Colleges aren't refunding any of the loan money. You are. You are. But wait, you say, I didn't defraud anyone. I didn't claim that a degree in post-colonial liberation studies from Wesleyan would be worth anything. I didn't take 80 grand a year from middle-class families in order to turn their children into Xanax-addicted robots with no job prospects. Well, no, you didn't do any of that. But you're paying reparations.
It's so funny. He's torching his own writing room, by the way. Like, he's torching his own writer's room right now. Like, literally. Like, how many of those fucking cucks went to Wesleyan, you piece of shit? How many of your fucking audience is Xanax-addicted moms and shit? Also, once again, I just want to point something out here, but Tucker Buckley Swanson Carlson, who is, of course, a frozen food dynasty inheritance recipient himself. Let's see what college he went to. Let's see what his education is. Oh, yeah. He got a Bachelor of Art from Trinity College, a private liberal arts college in Hartford, Connecticut. Huh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool, man. No, tell me more about how fucking useless your degree was, you piece of shit. Remember, all of these fucking media demons who constantly talk about, like, STEM lords. It's like, they all literally are theater kids. Steven Crowder, theater kid. Okay? They all went to motherfucking liberal arts universities. Also in 20 minutes, this libtard arts university degree recipient is going to be having Andrew Tate on. What is this? This fits and you call this stuff all the time. Yeah, I mean, they're done with the FBI shit. The FBI shit wasn't going so far, so now, like, they're going to be angry about student loan forgiveness. But you can say that about anything. You can say that about liberals, too. Things that are in the public consciousness are things that people get mad at. It's just interesting to see that Tucker Carlson is, you know, 9-year marriage turned sour. When he was in first grade, he's moved to La Jolla in San Diego. He attended the country day school and grew up in the home overlooking the La Jolla Beach and Tennis Club. His father owned property in Nevada, Vermont, and islands in Maine and Nova Scotia. Oh, yeah, that's what he looked like at the Buckley School in 1975. Yeah, he was briefly enrolled at Collège du Le Mans, a boarding school in Switzerland, but was kicked out. And he attained his secondary education at St. George's School, a boarding school in Middletown, Rhode Island, where he started dating his future wife, Susan Andrews, the headmaster's daughter. He then went to Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, graduating in 1991 with a BA in history. He was a part of the Dan White Society, which, for those of you who don't know, is an apparent reference to the American political assassin who murdered San Francisco Mayor George Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk. After college, Carlson tried to join the CIA, but his application was denied, after which he decided to pursue a career in journalism with the encouragement of his father, who advised him that they'll take anybody. And boy, isn't that true.
Operations anyway. Wesleyan's not. Wesleyan's off the hook. They all
La Jolla, yeah. La Jolla.
are. They'll pay nothing for the scam they perpetrated, though they're a lot richer than you will ever be. No.
There's something so nice about a muted Tucker Carlson.
So you're paying.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to watch Tucker Carlson yesterday, and I'm not violating that rule, actually. I don't want to watch it. No, Tucker Carlson's having tater tot. What? Change my view. The far right is a much bigger threat than the far left in the U.S. today. What, dude? I don't care about some fucking dumbass like Reddit thread that's probably brigaded all the shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get off Reddit. Get off Reddit. Get the fuck off Reddit. Look at how long that shit is. Just read a book, man. What's wrong with you? Why are you reading Reddit so much? Just read a fucking book. Read a novel.